स्वागत करता हाँ जी एक बार फिर आप सब ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਰਿਲੀਜੀਅਸ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ। ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕੁਝ ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਆਸਾ ਕੀ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਟਰਾਂਸਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੋਣੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਉਦੇਸ਼ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਪਨੀਰੀ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਮਝ ਸਕੇ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਕੀ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਦੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਸਾਡੇ 'ਚ ਇਹੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਕਿ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਤਾਂ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ, ਪਰ ਜੇਕਰ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੁਪਰਸਟੀਸ਼ਨਸ ਇਹ ਖੌਫ ਨੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਇਸੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਚੱਲਦੀਆਂ ਰਹਿਣਗੀਆਂ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ, ਉਸ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ। ਅਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਬਾਸ਼ੀ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਅਸਰ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੀ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਪਰ ਦੈਨ ਅਗੇਨ ਇਹ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੱਕ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਰੱਖ ਲਈਏ ਸੀਮਤ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਕਰੀਏ। ਜੇਕਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਇਹਦੇ ਟੈਲੀਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਸਕ ਰਹੇ ਤਾਂ youtube.com/ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋਅ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਆਪ ਵੇਖੋ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵਹਿਮ ਭਰਮਾਂ 'ਚ ਫਸ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਨਿਕਲ ਸਕੀਏ। ਪਿਛਲੇ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਸੂਤਕ ਦੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਉਸੀ ਕੌਨਸੈਪਟ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀਏ। ਸਰਦਾਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਐਕਟਿਵਿਸਟ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਕਾਲਰ ਹਨ, ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਇਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਦਾ। ਜੀ ਆਨੰਦ ਜੀ, ਵਨਸ ਅਗੇਨ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Harpreet ji, as you mentioned, we discussed that how we are trapped in mind fear.
Ji.
And mind fear is all because of the ignorance.
That's right.
And Guru Sahib is saying when you realize the truth and a lot of that mind fear, you become completely fearless.
Right.
Now we continue with Pauri. Now we discussed Pauri 18, which gives us the same kind of message.
Okay.
Guru Sahib saying this Satgur Vadda Kar Salahiya, जिस विच बड़ियां वड्याइयां सै मेले तां नदरी आईयां जात इस पाना तां मन वसाइयां
जी
कर हुक्म मस्तक हथ धर विचों मार कटियां बुराइयां सै तुठे नौनिद पाइयां। All our fears disappear when we realize the truth.
जी
सै तुठे नौनिद पाइयां। सै हुंदा God, रब जी, सतगुरु।
जी
Normally, Harpreet ji, this has been translated as Naunid, 9 treasures, all worldly wealth, दुनिया दे सारे पदार्थ।
रिदिया सिदियां दी गलबात
But
है।
actually, in reality, Guru is saying, Sat uthe, when one realize and live the truth,
जी
become spiritually awakened, become virtuous, that is in fact grace of God.
Right.
Sat uthe hai, ਹੱਥ ਤੇ ਹੱਥ ਧਰਿਆ ਰੱਬ
ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ।
ਠੀਕ।
And ਨੌਨਿਦ ਪਾਈਆਂ, what it means ਨੌਨਿਦ ਪਾਈਆਂ, and one achieve bliss, inner peace and eternal happiness, freedom from fear, as we discussed. This is nāunid for the Sikhs.
Right.
These are the 9 treasures for a Sikh. Guru Sahib ਦੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਵੱਡਾ ਕਰ ਸਲਾਹੀਏ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਵਡਿਆਈਆਂ। ਹੁਣ what is ਸਤਿਗੁਰ? The only source of our inner peace, happiness, joy, bliss, harmony and peace of mind, become fearless,
Ji.
is the divine wisdom.
Right.
There's no other source.
No other source.
It's the divine wisdom. If we want to get out of all the troubles we just discussed,
Ji.
is that we have to realize the divine wisdom. Spiritual guiding principle, the treasure of virtues, spiritual enlightenment, Satgur da sacha gyan hai. There is absolutely no other source to get out of these trouble. We have to realize the truth. And vadda kar salahiye, what I mean? We should understand, internalize, live the truth.
Right.
And be virtuous and spiritually enlightened and live a meaningful and purposeless life. A vadda kar salahiye.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, unless we do that, we will continue be trapped in what we discussed in the last
That's
episode.
right.
Sah mele taan nadri aaye. Guru has shown us the path,
जी
given us the treasure of virtues, and now those who realize this truth become truthful and enjoy bliss and happiness. This है मेले है।
जी
जात इस पाना ता मन वसाइयां. Guru says the condition is Sikh must surrender to the will of God. Rabbi Raja पाने अंदर जीवना सिखे. कर्म ਕਰ ਹੁਕਮ ਮਸਤਕ ਹੱਥ ਧਰ
ਜੀ
ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਮਾਰ ਕੱਢੀਆਂ ਵਡਿਆਈਆਂ become spiritually awakened virtuous ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ego vices evil thoughts and hatred jealous and those fears completely are
Disappear.
destroyed.
yeah
And now the rain of divine wisdom is falling everywhere,
Ji.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's up to us. If
How much we want
keep
to
our
collect that.
part of our mind upside down,
Right.
then we will continue entrapped in those fears
Right.
and start keep paying the money to get a ਤਵੀਤ in the ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਦਾ ਤਵੀਤ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਦੇ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ.
That's very true. It's quite strange, Sir Harbans Singh Kandola ji, you also talk to so many people, and it's strange that it is explicitly written over there that you are not to believe in these kind of things, and the Guru is giving the way also. It's not that there's some hidden message, it's an open message. But what we are finding is, earlier we used to say people are illiterate, that's why they believe in these kind of superstitions and all that. But it's unfortunate that even the educated class also today is also getting engulfed in these kind of superstitions only. While Gurbani is saying go this way, we claim ourselves to be Sikhs, but we are going the opposite way. And again, even the youngsters also, we had expectations that maybe the youngster, they might talk on those logical grounds and had some kind of grounding. But they also, because they see their parents doing the same things or their elders doing, they also follow the same flow.
Harpreet ji, maybe if we can spend a minute on that, I think every person will do something if they see benefits in that.
That's right.
Okay? If I want to do something, if I'm told to do something, I'll see what is there in for me.
Right.
What is the benefits? So as you mentioned last time, when we go buy a car, we see, well, we buy this car because this is cheap or is it beneficial?
Right.
Now, is it like because we haven't been able to explain
That's right.
to the Sikhs or people what is the benefit?
That's right.
By following this spiritual path, what kind of life can you live? They are
Right.
completely ignorant.
Absolutely, you're right here.
That's what my feeling is.
Right, so that education is there, but that is that education for your career.
Yeah.
But that science of the soul, what we call, or what Gurbani is telling us, nobody has explained in this manner that this has to be done to achieve that kind of bliss.
And I believe the people are ignorant that, you're falling on this path, you realize the how happy, how wonderful it is,
Right.
how ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਖੇੜਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੱਲ ਕੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਜੀ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ.
Absolutely.
Maybe that realization does not happen.
Right.
Until that realization does happen, and only then people will start walking on this path.
Very right.
Maybe this has not been really explained.
But then again, the question is that if our leaders, our jathedars are talking about, giving respect to the trees and plants and everything, and it's quite strange that the basic idea, sense that rather than making them go away from these kind of things, superstitions, because respect, it starts from respect and then it becomes into worship. But they are laying the seeds that do this, and then later on, tomorrow probably we might have pictures of trees also, sacred trees which are at some sacred places, and we start worshipping them.
Well, as long as we will continue talking the Sakhis, we continue talking about the rituals, and so people don't get benefit out of it.
Right. There's
They
no
said,
benefit
well,
out of
there's
it.
no benefit. You don't realize any benefit. So unless they're aware of there the real benefits of doing that,
Very right.
by talking about rituals, those Sakhis, and people are not going to, because they're not getting a benefit.
Not getting anything out of it.
They're saying, well, there's no benefit doing this, right? Over the centuries, people are now convinced that, well, there's no benefit doing this. Well, if there's no benefit, I'm not really going to follow. The real message is never got to me.
And it's an easy way also, because it's difficult to practice truth in your daily life. It's easy. Somebody tells me, okay, let me give it a try. If I wear something in my neck, all my problems might disappear.
Exactly.
So we want to go the easy way. And yes, of course, as you very rightly mentioned, that ignorance, because we have not been clarified about all these things. So that is why we come and deep indulge into all this. Right. So the next Paudi is 19th.
Paudi Slok Malla Pella, and Paudi we start the sloks, Paudi 19. It's a long slok. I just want to mention that. Pella Sacha aap hoy, suche baitha aaye, sache agge rakhyun, koi na pityo jaye, sucha hoy ke jevya lagga paran slok, kuthi jai satya, किन ए लगा दोख अन्न देवता पानी देवता बसंतर देवता लूण पंजमा पाया किरत तां हुआ पाक पवित
जी
पापी स्यों तन गड्डिया थुक्कां पईयां तित जित मुख नाम न उचरै बिन नामे रस खाहे नानक एवें जानिए तित मुख तुखां पाए तित मुख तुखां पाए गुरप्रीत जी ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਜੀ whenever Guru Nanak Padshah observed worthless ritual practices useless ritual being performed as you talked about it but it has nothing to do with spiritual uplifting.
That's right.
As you mentioned that if people continue talking about those rituals, the stories, which has nothing to do with the spiritual uplifting,
yeah.
why people walk on
Follow
that path?
Yeah.
They were not going to walk on that path. And Guru Nanak Padshah talk about it, and then when Guru Nanak in the slok talk about those rituals, then he leaves his message.
Right.
In this slok, there's a very deep message in there. And now, each slok is a guiding and principle for our daily life.
Right.
We need to catch the central message. Only then we can understand completely the Guru's message in there.
Right. So before this entire explanation, as you have told us what the body is, so we'll just go for a break and come back and delve deep into it, what Guru Sahib is telling us in this particular body.
Okay.